What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel and you're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear. Here today we're doing another unboxing here. I have it upside down because my shipping address is on the other side. I'm doing a couple of different unboxings here, videos back to back, and so just will take some time to Sharpie that all out. So I'm just going to be unboxing it from this end. This knife comes to me via the Lefty EDC knife pass around, so shout out to Kevin, aka Lefty EDC. Go ahead and give him a subscribe to his channel. And this knife is going to be linked down below, as well as any other knife that you see in this video. When you do use those links, if you do end up purchasing a knife, it does help out the channel at no extra cost to you, but that of course is entirely up to you. That being said, doing the honors today, we have the Divo NIP, and believe it or not, this time around we have two options. We have my very own, the Divo NIP here on titanium, White Mountain Knives exclusive. That was a gift from Kevin. And recently been checking out the Blackjack. I keep calling it the Blackjack. The Jack Sparrow with the pearl carbon fiber going on, bell satin finish here. I think I might just use this one for the honors today. So let's go ahead and cut into this package here, shall we? Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Let me do some cuts here. I want to try to save as much of the package as possible. I do end up recycling some packages if they're in good shape. I do need to send this knife forward at some point to the next YouTuber that's going to be checking it out as part of the knife pass around. All right, do we have one knife? Do we have two knives? Do we have more knives? All right, there we go. That was everything in the box. This time around, we got a Lefty EDC sticker. Bam, that's the first time I get one of those. Thank you, Kevin. And we got two JD for EDC stickers as well. Again, check out both channels. They do an awesome job going over knife and EDC content. So if you like the content in this channel, you're going to also love the content in their channel as well. So definitely check them out. All right, last time I unboxed the knife and it came in an Orion knives case. It wasn't even that kind of knife, so I'm not even going to make any assumptions. I think I know what's in here, but to be honest, I really don't know. You guys probably have a better idea based on the title and thumbnail. But let's go ahead and open this thing here. Zipper pouch. And bam, we have three knives. We have three knives that we're going to be checking out here. So as you guys know, for search engine optimization, right, when you're a small YouTuber making different videos for different knives with different titles specific to those knives, definitely helps. About 30% of my traffic to my channel comes from search, just people who are specifically searching for a given knife make and model. So I want to say, let's go ahead and start here with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Catch a YouTube viewer by the toe. Here we go. Let's start with this guy. All right, let's start with this guy. This fat carbon right here is calling my name, so let's check that out. Okay, are we dealing with a slip joint? It certainly feels like a slip joint. Okay, that's gonna be very, very interesting. Let's check this thing out. First impressions, this fat carbon looks really, really nice. We got some blacks, we got some whites. I love the orange right there. Fit and finish looks money. Wow, super nice. No anything out of place or nothing that's not where it should be. Seamless connection here. So we have titanium bolsters. I'm sure that's what this is. Yep, and obviously steel hardware, but titanium bolsters. Check out the back spring right here. It just tucks in very, very nice and flush with the handles, and that blade is super nice and well aligned. You guys be the judge there. Maybe ever so slightly to the right, a tad bit, but barely noticeable. But yeah, let's go ahead and without further ado, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get this thing open here, shall we? Here we go. Oof. Okay. All right, here we go. Now we are talking. Let's go ahead and give it a nice little wipe right here, shall we? Let's get this thing nice and clean. Let's make it shine. And bam, check it out. We are working with the traditional pocket knives. I believe this one is the Lake Champlain Barlow. And it's actually printed right there, as a matter of fact. So it's dummy proof, right? Hopefully I'm not getting that wrong. It is a C. Ristner design, M390 on the steel. This thing has a sheep's foot Warncliffe. I want to say more Warncliffe than anything because of the fact that it is a straight edge. Oh, that thing is a laser beam right there. Oh, holy smokes. Check out the blade here. Beautiful satin finish, bell satin finish going on. Let's say, is this a hollow ground? It sure feels like a hollow. That is a mean full hollow ground going on right there. Holy smokes, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful hollow ground going on. We have a little bit of a fuller, which also works as your nail nick, if you will, since it is a slip joint, right? Check that out. So let's go ahead and check the walk and talk. Ooh, that thing has an attitude. Wow. All right, you guys be the judges there. I just wanted to do a quick acoustics check on there, but man, oh man, this thing feels super, super high premium. Again, I'll be linking this guy down below, so I'm not sure exactly what the price is on this thing, but you know, do keep in mind if you do end up making a purchase through those links, it does help out the channel at no extra cost to you, but of course, that is entirely up to you. This thing is, holy smokes, ergonomically speaking, right? This handle is perfect. Obviously, no pocket clip going on here. This is a slip joint, so you would want to carry this guy on a leather pouch or slip. That's the actual terminology, Miguel. Get it right. The leather slip or any sort of slip, right? And man, oh man, I feel like the tension is perfect for the opening, right? The halfway stop, full stop, right? I have checked out another slip joint so far, and that is the Barley from Divo Knives and Urban EDC. So check out that video if you haven't already. But I know just enough to be dangerous, but not a slip joint expert by any means. But the walk and talk, which one is the walk? Is this the walk and is this the talk? Or is this the walk and is this the talk? That is today's question, guys. Let me know in the comments, right? Let's see how much you know, right? In the comments, let me know which one is the walk and which one is the talk, right? Is it going in? Is it going out? But honestly, man, very, very functional blade for EDC purposes. Obviously, without a pocket clip, ergonomically speaking, man, it doesn't get better than this. Check it out. You have a handle that starts at this point. It gradually gets a little bit thicker towards the end, and that just gives you a great grip right there for just, you know, ergonomically. It feels very, very comfortable. You can get all kinds of cuts right there with your hammer grip. No jimping on the spine, which I think that was intentional for the looks, right? Notice how it basically, you know, the seam, the fit and finish here throughout the back spring, and the blade is just beautiful, right? Beautiful, continuous. Everything just falls into place. Very, very good. I mean, this blade is going to be a slicing machine with that hollow ground, full hollow ground. Oof. You have a little bit of a swedge going on here towards the front also to give it a little bit of additional character or personality right here. Oof. And yeah, M390 is a pretty high-end steel, right? Used very popular these days on a lot of you know, premium knives. This day and age feels like everything out there pretty much has M390. But man, oh man, let's get some quick size comparisons here just to give you a ballpark, right? This guy is definitely in the medium to large category. So there it is next to the PM2. Certainly hanging in there, right? A little bit shorter than the PM2, but a tad bit longer, about maybe a 1/4 inch longer than the Para 3. All right, you guys take a look there for yourself. What about the Demko AD 20.5 on the shark's foot blade, titanium handles, right, a little bit shorter. Here's the shorter brother, the Shark Cub, and this one is aluminum handles with the slicer blade. And yes, the Lane Champlain Barlow is going to be just a tad bit bigger. Rot Model 1, of course, and your Rot Model 2, take a look. Going to be a tad bit bigger than the Model 2 by a 1/4 inch maybe, but definitely shorter than the Rot Model 1. Right, take a look there for yourself. And last but not least, we have the crossbar Vosteed Raccoon here, right? These are very popular, recommendable EDC knives. Here is the CJRB Pyrite Alt. So honestly, it's going to be a lot closer. There we go, like very evenly matched in length with the Vosteed Raccoon. So if you own a Raccoon, that's exactly how long the Champlain Barlow is, right there. All right, so that does it for your size comparisons right there. Man, oh man, I got to tell you that you know, the weight on this guy is very little compared to how big of a knife you have here. I want to say the pinch, the pull on this thing is probably like maybe like a 6, 7 out of 10. So it feels good. That fuller on both sides certainly helps a ton to get a good pinch grip right there, and then bam, half stop, boom, full stop, right? Honestly, it's a pretty big knife for how little it weighs. So let's just get the questions out of the way here. How heavy is this guy? Man, oh man, check out that fat carbon fiber. Just shines so good with every angle you turn it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So Boom, here it is, moment of truth, 3.4 ounces. That is really not bad, really not bad at all for as big, as large of a knife as this is. Boom, super, super light, premium materials, obviously. It looks beautiful, right? You have one line right here on both sides, adds a little bit of character right there. And oof, this thing is just spot on. All right, so for those of you that don't know, right, this is for my newbies out there, right, we call this the back spring because as you turn the blade, that back right there, you know, this black spring is what's adding pressure, right? Check it out in action, right? So it does have to move up to create enough pressure for the blade to move where it needs to go. So yeah, man, this is again pretty high-end, very premium slip joint. The walk and talk on this thing is good. Ergonomically, this thing is hand melting. Now, there's just no other way to put it. This is as hand melting as it gets. So that's probably one of the things that a lot of people love about slip joints as compared to, you know, modern folders, the fact that you don't have a pocket clip. So when you have this thing in the hand, this feels like a 10 out of 10 ergonomically, 10 out of 10 for sure. So let's do some simple paper cutting tests. I know this thing is going to be a slicer. So here we go. Let's just go ahead a few. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, that blade is certainly going to put in some work. Okay. Did I mention this thing is sharp? Because I'm not sure. I mean, this thing has been in rotation for maybe 5-6 YouTubers by now as part of Lefty EDC's Nice Pass Around. And somehow this thing has an edge as if I was just opening it out of the box, brand new. So laser beam, I always compare it to, you know, the ghost edge of a Spyderco. When you first get a Spyderco, you get that factory edge. It's so good. That's what this thing feels like. The edge on this thing is awesome. So let's do a quick cardboard cutting test on this thing as well. We know it can do paper, of course. What about some cardboard? So I got some cardboard here, everyday cardboard, single wall. Keep in mind when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular, but rather at an angle like this. And yeah, without further ado, here we go. Wow. I mean, what more needs to be said? I don't really know what more needs to be said because actions speak louder than words, right? That's what the cool people say these days, right? And as you saw, this thing performed like a laser beam. Holy smokes. Yeah, it is sharp. You guys rate it in the comments from 1 through 10, but holy smokes, this thing is sharp. Well, there you have it, guys. That is the late Champlain Barlow from Traditional Pocket Knives M390, a C. Rissner design. And this thing is making an awesome first impression. That's just the best way to put it, to say the least. Just an awesome slip joint right here, you know, big, medium to large form factor, and this thing is super sharp. Can't get enough of that hollow ground bell satin finish on this blade. It's just something else. Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, you guys know I'm a sucker for a good Warncliffe, and this is exactly right up my alley right here. This is my neck of the woods, what I love. Blade geometry for EDC purposes, so I know this thing is going to be a blast to carry, a blast to EDC. You know this thing is going in my slip here as soon as this video is over, and I'm just excited to carry this thing. So there you have it, guys. Again, this guy will be linked down below, as well as any other knives that you saw in this video if you want to check them out, if you want to learn more. Also keep in mind, if you do end up purchasing a knife through those links, it does help out the channel at no extra cost to you, and of course that is entirely up to you, but would be greatly appreciated. This was just a quick unboxing and first impressions, guys. The review video on this knife is coming up here in the future, so obviously I need to have enough time to carry this knife, to get a feel for it, do some day-to-day EDC cutting tasks and things like that, and then come back to you with a comprehensive review, share with you the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything else you need to know about this knife. So if you want to check it out now, you certainly can. It's linked down below, but if you want to hang tight and wait until the review video, you're welcome to. Subscribing will be the best way to stay up to date. By the way, I make knife and EDC content like this on a daily basis, so if you want to stay up to speed, you know, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also smash the like button, because after all, it is absolutely free, and it does help out this video reach a larger audience, so I definitely would appreciate you for that. If you want to support the channel a step further, there'll be a link for Patreon down below, so definitely check that out. Or you can simply support the channel right here on YouTube by becoming a member to the channel. You'll have access to exclusive perks. By the way, chances are by the time you're done watching this video, the unboxing on the Divo NIP Jack Sparrow, Jack Black, right? That's a tongue twister. Black Sparrow, Jack Sparrow right here with the pearl carbon fiber, right? The unboxing is ready to go. If you want to check that video next, I'll definitely make sure to put a card right here for you guys. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me until the very end. You guys are awesome. I love you all. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.